Well, this is America's favorite dog, and Walter Reed Medical Center will host a welcome aboard ceremony today for Sully H.W. Bush. He's famous for being President George H.W. Bush's companion at the end of his life. Sully will now be training to help other veterans.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. 3 men are now facing charges after police say they found a device used for transferring credit card information from one card to another during a traffic stop. Court documents say the North Dakota Highway Patrol pulled over a car Monday night for speeding near Bismarck. And during a search of the vehicle, troopers found a re-encoder and a laptop, which are used to put encoded information from the magnetic strips on credit cards onto other cards.
Police say the device is often used by criminals to place stolen credit card information onto other cards for fraudulent use. Mohammed Shuri and Osman Hassan of Fargo and Francisco Bazette, whose address was not listed in the documents, are charged with criminal conspiracy. The 3 men deny owning that re-encoder. A Minnesota man is going to prison for 10 years for attacking a North Dakota priest in an apparent fight over a woman. 43-year-old Chad Laguerre of Alexandria attacked Father Robert Wapinski at St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church in Animus back in January 2018.
The priest was beaten and had a computer speaker wire wrapped around his neck, rendering him unconscious. Laguerre was sentenced on Monday for attempted murder. Heavy snow is being blamed for the collapse of 2 barn roofs in southeastern Minnesota. One dairy farmer near Altura discovered the roof of his barn caved in around 4 yesterday morning with 80 animals still trapped inside.
It was a scramble, but he managed to get the cattle out. Some of the cows died, but most of them were not hurt.
10 minutes before 7, and a lot of areas still dealing with a lot of snow, especially after the fresh snow yesterday.
Yeah, those totals keep adding up for us this season, and we've got some more snow later in the forecast, but today we're enjoying a nice break from it. The problem is that it's still cold. We're looking at some numbers here on the map that are down into the teens below 0 for many. We're at 17 below in Hallock, 14 below in Grand Forks, and 11 below right now in Fargo. Wind chills are down into the 20s and 30s below, close to 40 below in Langdon and down in Gwinner too. So dangerous cold again greeting us this morning. The wind is not that strong in the east, but we are starting to see it pick up out west. We've got a gust to 28 in Langdon, and that's where we've got lower visibility, likely some blowing snow as a result of that stronger gust. Elsewhere, our visibility is looking okay here. We are seeing some clearing skies this morning. That system has moved on, and as we step through our forecast here this morning, those temperatures will be rising. We'll get above 0, but keep an eye on these wind chill temperatures. They'll likely stay below 0 throughout the day. So it's going to be a cold one here today, despite those numbers starting to go up. And we'll have wind out of the west or southwest at times getting to that 20-mile-per-hour range. So again, wind chills will be lower. Heading into tonight, the southwesterly wind will actually help to keep our temperatures from dropping too much. So as we head through the overnight hours, perhaps a few flurries up by Lake of the Woods. But other than that, pretty quiet. And we start off the day tomorrow with some milder numbers to begin the day, closer to 0 to start off your Thursday. And as a result, we'll end up with temperatures that are a little bit warmer, back into the upper teens, maybe 1 or 2 of us seeing that 20-degree range. And Friday, the snow returns, especially for the southern valley. We're looking at that chance for some snow. And behind that, some strong winds. Arctic air moves in. We're looking at highs that struggle to reach 0 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. And factor in that wind, and it's just going to be a raw weekend with some recovery starting to happen as we head into next week. Let's check in now with Al for a traffic update.
Well, Lisa, I've been saying that I didn't like the way I-29 fell. I thought it seemed awfully slippery. We have a vehicle that's involved in a crash out there at I-29 and Main Avenue. I saw North Dakota Highway Patrol headed over there to investigate. So do take it easy this morning. Interstate 94, I think, is in better shape than I-29 is. But they both look like they're, okay. But believe me, they're slippery. The ramps, we have some issues on them as well. Compacted snow and ice on them. Wheel tracks here and there, they tend to be on the slippery side as well, so you're definitely going to want to slow down when you get out of the ramps. We also have a stalled car you need to know about, eastbound Interstate 94. 94 between the Tri-Level and 25th. Look out for that. On Cheyenne Street in West Fargo, starting today, continuing tomorrow, they'll be moving bridge beams into place over on for the diversion. They're going to build a new bridge over the diversion on Cheyenne Street between 10 and 3 today. Trucks will be hauling these big, heavy beams in, so expect some congestion there. Carefully this morning, folks. Al on at Valley Today traffic.
Police are looking for 2 people suspected of assaulting someone who stopped to help them on a Northern Valley highway. It happened Saturday afternoon on Polk County Road 9, about 2 miles west of Highway 75 in the Crookston area.
The sheriff's office says one of the suspects attacked the victim and stole their gun and money, but the victim was able to get away. Deputies say the suspects took off in a silver or tan SUV Jeep Grand Cherokee with Minnesota plates. A Minnesota man who traveled to Alaska to have sex with a 9-year-old child is going to prison for 22 years. 43-year-old Adam Pike of Rochester started communicating with a man in Alaska about traveling to have sex with the minor. The FBI arrested that guy, then continued communicating with Pike, who sent pornographic videos and sexual images of himself. Pike was arrested when he traveled to Alaska in 2017.
1 person is dead and 2 Minnesota deputies are on leave after an officer-involved shooting in Douglas County. Police say the deputies were called to a domestic disturbance early yesterday in Miltona. That's just north of Alexandria. At one point during the call, one of the deputies fired their weapon and the suspect was killed. Neither deputy was hurt. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension is now handling the case. The Clay County Republican Party has removed a Facebook post that compared Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders to Adolf Hitler. Sanders, who is Jewish, recently announced that he will seek the Democratic presidential nomination again.
The Jewish Community Action called the post deeply offensive and anti-Semitic. The state GOP chairwoman says the Facebook comment was posted by a volunteer with the Clay County Republican Party, and that the state Republican Party does not condone the action or its sentiment. President Trump is in Vietnam for the start of another summit with North Korean ruler Kim Jong-un.
The 2 leaders are meeting face-to-face today, and talks will continue tomorrow. The U.S. wants North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons program, and Pyongyang is seeking relief from U.S. sanctions. Congress has taken a step toward overturning the president's declaration of a national emergency at the Mexican border. The House of Representatives last night passed a resolution that would reverse the order.
The final tally was 245 to 182, with 13 Republicans voting with the Democrats. It's unclear if the legislation has enough support to make it through the Senate. The president has threatened to veto the measure if it gets to his desk. In our schemes and rip-offs this morning, the Polk County Sheriff's Office is warning about a Social Security scam that's sweeping the area. People are getting recorded calls from someone claiming to be from the Social Security Administration.
The scammer says they'll take legal action against your Social Security number and suspend it because of suspicious activity. Now, if you get a message like this, do not call that number back. While the temps may be chilly, it's never too cold to enjoy a good old Dairy Queen blizzard.
In the Valley Today's Abby Furchner joins us live this morning from the Moorhead Dairy Queen as they are getting ready for their opening this Friday. Good morning, Abby.
Well, good morning, you guys. What a great breakfast I've had. Ice cream. You can't go wrong with that, and you can come out and have your sweet treat here on Friday as the historic Moorhead Downtown Dairy Queen is opening its windows on Friday. And I'm here with owner Troy DeLeon and blizzards. You can't go wrong. They're probably one of the most popular treats here at Dairy Queen.
By far. No question about it.
And there's so many different options, and you guys can pretty much make anything anybody wants.
Yes, definitely. We like it when people come up and kind of create their own thing because it's something different out of the ordinary. We have all of our sheets up for all the ones we normally make, but it's fun to have someone come and create something unique.
And so what do we have here? We have one already kind of prepared.
This is brownie cookie dough, and it's got brownie pieces, chocolate chip cookie dough pieces, chocolate chunk pieces, and then we're going to put some hot fudge in it.
Oh my gosh, that just sounds heavenly. Okay, so we have to add the hot fudge.
Yep. And just put a little bit in there.
Oh, just a little bit. He does a full, pump down.
And then we'll top it off with ice cream. And put our little curl on that.
I like how you even do a curl on the blizzard. Not just the ice cream cones, it's on everything.
No, it's on everything. You kind of get a habit and just do it automatically.
Okay.
And then we'll put it on here and blend it up.
We're going to let Troy do that because I tried it and it didn't go very well.
Oh, you did a good job. You did a good job. You just need more practice is all.
Oh my goodness.
And then we'll clean up the edges. And there we go, all ready and complete. Except for we got to top it. We got to put our favorite little toppings on there.
We'll have to do that in a little bit. But also, you can come out and get, because you're celebrating your 70th birthday on Friday. They've been here for 70 years. That's crazy. And so you can get 70-cent vanilla cones or 70-cent dilly bars. That's going to be their sale here. But guys, I'm going to have to dive in here in just a few minutes after we finish off our blizzard with our toppings.
Breakfast of Champions. Good stuff. Thank you, Abby.
Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Here's that question. 30% of people say they can never do this without looking awkward or clumsy. The answer isn't Abby making a blizzard.
Nope.
Rather, it's opening a bottle of wine.
That makes sense. Never as smooth as you think it's going to go. All right, another cold start to our day.
Yeah, we're talking temperatures that are in the teens below zero right now, wind chills that are lower, but lots of sunshine on the way, and we'll warm up to 12 today, and a break from the snow.
Nice, finally. A short one anyway.
Yeah.
The Today Show on CBS This Morning are just about to start, but remember, the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now on the Fargo CW.